Outdoors, please be careful and check on your neighbors. Tonight, increasing clouds with a high near 75. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy as the oppressive heat continues with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 101. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a calm wind and a high near 88. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 72.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
How'd you do?
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it has out and you got to see the show. It's a rock and roll. You got to see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 23rd day of June, 2025. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Yes. So sad that the Pacers couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
But when someone gets hurt that early, it's got to be like a high, like anticipation, and then burst a bubble. Not to say that they couldn't have pulled it off, because they really I think they rallied or they tried. But,
yeah. I mean, obviously, not being in there with them and all that, from an outsider's point of view, it looked like they had their rally. They did their thing. They held it for the first half. Came out after halftime and just could not overcome that, among other things. I mean, it was just, I didn't follow basketball much this year. A Bulls game here, a Bulls game there. That's about it. Hearing Frank Sports about the Pacers, knowing they were doing well, and then, but not great. I don't think they were expected to do all this. You had asked me earlier this morning what the record was. I don't know what it was.
Looking it up now.
But the Oklahoma City Thunder were the best team in basketball. I mean, that's
okay. So they're 50-32.
So
yeah,
61%.
Okay.
They were fourth place in their conference.
Correct. Yeah.
To go all the way to be
right.
Runner-up, essentially, second place.
This is that thing that makes me crazy. Is runner-up, and I'm realizing that's an accomplishment.
Sure.
It doesn't feel like it this morning.
No.
I can guarantee you none of them are like, yay, we were the runner-up.
Right. Because they weren't expected to get there. So they kept overcoming, and even pushed the best team in basketball. I mean, the number one team in the Eastern Conference was 64-18.
Okay.
They said last night that the Oklahoma City Thunder had won 68 games.
Mm-hmm.
So they won 18 more games than the Pacers did.
Right.
They were
And did
expected
some
to be the better
incredible
team.
things with seconds left to the game and all of it. I mean, it was
Mhm.
just an exciting season for them.
For the
They
Pacers.
should be proud. But
Sure.
I was like, I have such a hard time watching that now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, just because I'm like, whoa, my
Mhm.
heart hurts for them.
Yeah.
It just does.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and maybe not wrap the buses till after you find out.
I
And
don't
then
really
put them on
understand that.
social media. I mean, when I tell you I'll leave Touhyville at the time, like don't like the evil eye and all that stuff. Don't do that kind of stuff. I know some people don't believe like in that stuff, but when I saw the buses, my eyeballs fell out of my head. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Did you feel about that? Like, do you feel a certain way? If you don't believe, here, put it this way, if you don't believe in what is it? What am I talking about? And is what it's called in Hebrew.
Mhm.
At least then from the perspective of still have a game to fight through, and the other
Mhm.
like don't do it from that perspective either.
Right. Wait. So it was the Thunder that had the buses done? I thought it was the Pacers
I
that
thought
had
the Pacers had it.
Everything I'm looking at says the Thunder had them wrapped.
Oh wow.
I thought it
was the Pacers.
I did too, the way
And then
that
I
picture
looked
looked.
quickly. I just, but oh boy. Yeesh.
Yeah.
I guess some people would say that's manifesting or whatever it is, but
guess.
still,
If the Indiana Pacers needed any more motivation for Game 7, they got it shortly before tip-off, hours ahead of Sunday's finals Game 7 against Oklahoma City. Video emerged of Thunder buses out for a championship celebration. It caught the attention of multiple buses in Thunder colors with the OKC logo and script reading 2025 champions are ready to roll. They appear to be in preparation for a Thunder championship parade.
Okay, so here's the question. Got the poll question for today. Do you have it already? Poll question. If Halliburton hadn't been hurt, would they have beaten the Oklahoma Thunder?
Who knows? I mean,
I guess that's like
you don't
Monday
know.
morning quarterbacking. Like if I hadn't stubbed my toe in the shower, would I have I don't
Because
know.
here's what you don't know. There were other guys that stepped up last night.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know if they would have played as well if Halliburton was in there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if the other team would have played as well on guys he was guarding.
Right.
You don't know if he would have been hurt and not been able to add to the team. So there's so many things there.
But a great season.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And really exciting to watch for someone that has we've moved here. We're Bulls fans though, and go to one game a season.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not really basketball fans anymore because I believe, at least for me, I lived during the greatest era of basketball ever in history. For me, now I'm on to the women's basketball because I think it's very cool. Other than the fact that it's very animalistic right now. And in my opinion, if they do not find a way to curtail it, it's not going to take off. Because we're just watching, it's almost like watching a WWE match.
Yeah.
And I'm yelling at the screen and I don't like the feelings I have. And I'm like, what's going on? I don't want to be cuckoo crazy. I'd like to relax and just watch a good game, like talent wise, not people are pulling hair and tripping each other and poking an eyeball out and pushing.
That said,
I don't know.
I'd like to watch a couple of whole games because the other side to that is we all say we don't want to see it, but it's obviously getting views if those videos keep going out there. That's what keeps getting put out there.
Yeah.
That's what keeps, and I don't know if it's a marketing machine. I don't know what,
it's
but it
just
keeps
taking, for me, it's
out
taking
there.
away from the talent.
I agree.
Just keep to talking talent.
But
even if it's trash talking talent, I mean, listen, in the 80s, what was the conversation? we hated Rodman when he was the Piston, and we hated, you know, like we just,
Right.
a part of loving my Bulls was hating Detroit. Part of loving the Bulls was hating.
Time out.
Yeah.
Why do we hate Detroit?
Because they were animals.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you're from Detroit, I'm not saying, but they played dirty, filthy.
They were the bad boys.
They did.
Right.
Yeah.
And
they would catch those moments, and you're like, if you hurt Jordan one more time, I'm gonna get on the court and kill you.
I know, but it caused animosity.
Yeah.
It caused feelings,
emotion, right?
Emotion.
It evoked
That's what
emotion.
yes.
Yeah, you're
You know?
right. You're
so
right.
So it's like, and you know,
but that wasn't all it was, which is not, I guess, all it is. Right in the WNBA either. You know, the talent is great. Although, never would I ever feel bored from 3-point shots, but I feel like I'm not watching basketball anymore. I'm watching a different sport. I don't know what the sport is. It's long throw. We'll call it long throw.
Right. And
instead of like, get in there, twist, turn, dribble it up, go through the middle, fake a right, fake a left, you know. Now I'm watching lose an eyeball, elbow someone in the rib cage, you know.
Well, and that's what we're seeing a bunch of videos of.
Yeah.
That said,
I
don't know that the WNBA was getting a lot of notice before all this happened. So it's making me nervous that they think this is how to draw attention. Now, I don't think it is. I think it goes in phases, and the WNBA, in the grand scheme of things, is still fairly new. It's still a fairly new, 25 years in, still fairly new. So I think with a talent like Caitlin Clark, it can start to get a lot more notice. And then other people will get noticed.
Oh, there's plenty of other great players.
That's what
I mean,
I'm saying.
It's even Angel Reese, who like
marketing
for me is
noticed.
nails on a chalkboard. I mean, I think she needs a PR person, and I think they need to sit down. Like you're going to blow your entire career because of that mouth. Like, and if you can't back it up, you're really going to sink your career.
Right. Well, and that's what's hurting them more. But also, not to sound like a get off my lawn old man, but last night was probably only the third game I've watched the whole game all season. And basketball seems like a mess. Like the game just seemed like they were all just like bumping into each other and like
double
could fall over themselves, like trying to dribble. And
but
it was very messy, it felt like.
Yes. But do you see also like from when we played, okay, they don't call any, where are the rules to this thing? Like a double dribble, or they trip and then they're holding the ball and then they get up again and they start dribbling. I mean, I feel like I'm looking for the whistle at home. Like,
I laughed at one point, and I've seen other plays like this during the season, like just in clips. There was a pass, like a long pass down the court to a guy who was giant. I mean, he looked like the Jolly Green Giant. They had a guy on the team that was 7'1", and the Thunder did. He caught the ball.
7'1"? Is that the how tall was Manute Bol?
7'7".
Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh,
are you sure?
No. George Murison might have been 7'7". Manute Bol might have been 7'6". I don't know. They were both very tall.
7'7". Manute Bol.
Yeah, he was. Okay. So, but I watched the guy, and I didn't go back and check or count or anything, but it sure looked like a long way. He caught the ball, never once put the ball on the floor, ran to the basket and slammed it. And I'm like, don't you have to dribble a little? Like, and maybe he was just, his legs were so long that like you get like 2.5 steps. You know what I mean? Like you get 1, 2 up, was always the layup.
But it, to me, maybe I'm cuckoo, but it looks like an awful more in the step department.
It does. And it did for this guy too. At the same time, he's 7'1". Maybe his legs are just so long that it just seemed that way. He could cover like, from the top of the key to the basket in 2.5 steps. I don't know, but it just looked wild.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of things like that where guys got pushed
yeah.
around, and it just, I don't know. It seemed messy to me.
Yeah.
That was my take in watching it. That said, I was a late bandwagon jumper on the Pacers this year too. It was neat. It was exciting. So last night was, even with them in the finals, last night was the first time I watched the whole game.
Yeah.
I watched parts of the game in the other ones, but this was the first time I sat and I said, I'm going to watch the whole game.
I watched The Chosen and then kept on between episodes because The Chosen is just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, and next week, game 5 and game 6 come out of The Chosen. So, see if there's a game 7.
Oh my
gosh. Greg, sorry, I just saw your stuff. He says, if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby.
Oh,
Hashtag the Pacers,
yeah.
Yeah.
Steve hates that about me.
Yeah.
He hates that I hate
it's
second
just not
place.
true. And Ricky Bobby was a comedy. It was Will Ferrell. And Greg did point out that it was Oklahoma City that had the bus. Yes. And Madison says, good morning, happy Monday. Good morning to you here on Let It Go Day. How about that? How about that for the Pacers? Let It Go Day.
How about that for all of us?
Well, yeah. Detroit style pizza day.
Ugh.
Have you ever had Detroit style? It's a pizza that's got gun holes in it. It's good. No. It's
like
square. Yeah. Thick.
Well, it's like thicker, doughy, or not doughy, but like I don't know what it. Yeah, no, not.
This is good for today. Hydration day.
Yes. Gonna need that today.
Widow's Day. To all you widows, hang in there. Today's your day. Pecan Sandy's Day.
Ugh.
I think I was ever a fan.
No, they taste like, to me, sand. Like that. There's a reason they're called Sandies.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like grit.
All right.
But I'm not a pecan person. Are you a pecan? Do you like pecan pie?
Sometimes. Yeah. I don't mind pecans. Today is Pink Day. Some say that pink is for girls and blue is for boys, but both the history of the color pink and how it is perceived today are much more complex. Pink, which is celebrated today, is we know what pink looks like. It's going to describe pink to me. Can't figure out why it's Pink Day, but it is.
Is that breast cancer?
No.
Anything having to do with breast cancer, or just pink?
Just thought I would check. It's not.
I mean, is there like Green Day too? Like,
they're a
it
band. Green Day is a band.
Femininity, softness, childhood, and romance.
All right, there you go.
Pink. Probably why it's not your favorite.
No,
romance.
It's
Get it?
Can you guys hear my eyes rolling on the radio? Pink Flamingo Day. Runner's Selfie Day. Well, I would stop to take the selfie. If that seems like a fine way to run into a pole. SAT Math Day, United Nations Public Service Day, and Typewriter Day is today. So there you go. All the things that we're celebrating. So,
I love typewriters.
You know who loves typewriters?
Tom Hanks. Gotcha.
Tom Hanks.
There's
likes typewriters.
No, there's like a 60 Minutes. He's a collector or something.
No, he is. Yeah. He uses them. He uses them to, like, he writes letters and stuff.
Does he really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he likes to use
My
them.
dad did that when I was in Israel. He for 2 years he sent me type letters, and it was always like how King Harvey, well, his name was Harvey, was always gonna save Princess Cheryl from her escapades in the Middle East.
Wow.
Yeah, it was funny as
that's
all
wild.
get go.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, get a wrap up Friday's poll question, get to today's, and move forward with the day. Good morning.
Summer's heating up, so don't let your goals cool down. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Whether you're a recent grad or a career changer, we've got a program for you. Summer start dates are set for June, July, and August, and seats are filling up fast. Don't wait. Visit stjo.edu to enroll today. Start here and go anywhere.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs. 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify.
With Progressive, renters can save on protection for the things that make your place yours, even things that don't make sense to everyone.
People always wonder why I don't get rid of my guitar since I never play. But it's like, what if I actually end up taking lessons? Sure, I've had it for 8 years, but if I get rid of it, then what will my New Year's resolution be next January?
Exactly. So bundle your renters and auto and save with Progressive and protect the things that make sense to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms and conditions.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Good morning, sunshine.
What? It's Monday already?
Weekend is over.
So what's on Monday?
Back to work.
Monday?
Oh, I can't do Monday. Too soon.
Better make that money.
Back to work.
Work. I'm all about making that money.
Great. Let's do it. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here. It is Monday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. 6:31 in the morning. It's going to be really warm. Sure, I'll have your forecast in just a little bit.
Yeah, I just found out Madison, one of our younger listeners, has cheer practice today.
Woof.
So
A little warm out there.
You're up early.
A little warm this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Or going to be warm later today. Had some fun Saturday. We went out to the farmer's market.
Again, yes.
Yes. And if you go to the Q page, you'll see Cheryl smiling with her little mini pie, little peach pie that she got.
Oh,
from,
yeah. Sharon
Von
came
Tobel.
running up. Yeah.
Mhm.
And gave me her peach pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy, yummy. And not too sweet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think some pie lovers like it's way, way, way sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Not her crumb, like her crust is it was delicious. And peach. I haven't had peach pie other than my own in years.
Yeah. Yep. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
So we did that. We visited with everybody, grabbed a tomato that you put into our eggs yesterday, got some mushrooms that you put in the eggs. We're going to have those with steak tonight. And then we had our pork burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had our pork burgers that were just seasoned perfectly this time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Well, we do know what it was. We found out from
culinary something or other,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Culinary.
yeah, because she was selling them the other week. I don't know if she was this Saturday, but yeah. So good stuff there. Had a delightful lunch, pork burgers, and then of course we just enjoyed all the time out there at the farmers market. So just good stuff there.
Well, yeah, and if I was looking forward to the pasta guy, there's a fresh pasta guy there, and they were sold out by 5 to 9 when we got there. So the early bird gets the
I know,
pasta.
but here, okay, so we were torn because our main goal this week was the pork burger.
Yeah, and the pork
which didn't start till 9, which makes
Right,
sense.
Yeah.
For me, for you don't care. You'll have a pork burger at 7:00 in the morning.
Right.
I like it for lunch. So it's a little different for me.
Yeah.
But so we went after 9 for pork burgers, but then missed out on some of this other stuff. So it's just like we bought the last
Cookie thing. Cookies and cream
cookie
chocolate chip
things.
cookie.
Yeah, there was just this.
But I will tell you this,
conglomeration.
FFA, I'm a city girl, so I never knew anything about FFA until I moved here. And then I was blown away by how these kids start so young showing animals and all that stuff and have such an appreciation for it. So there was an FFA table where we got our tomato and they had bread and butter pickles that were pickled from somewhere in Michigan.
Yeah.
And I slapped a chunk of that on my pork burger. Oh, so good.
Good stuff.
There's just good stuff there. That's what I mean. We don't know. We didn't wake up and go, I'm going to the market for bread and butter pickles or peach pie or any of it.
No, we woke up saying we're going for pork burger.
Right.
Pork.
Well, that we knew, but I'm saying
Yeah.
we typically go and we just go, whatever we find, we're going to incorporate somehow.
Yeah. And we did.
And we did.
All good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Also want to mention the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com for movies. What a great way to stay cool this week. Head over to the movies. Thursday, Free Family Film Festival continues.
Okay, what movie?
With a free movie at 10:30. Doors open at 10. And it is the 26th is Thursday. Despicable Me 4.
Oh,
So with the
love-
minions and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, all good stuff there.
That's spontaneous laughter for me, the minions. Whoever came up with them.
Yeah.
And I remember for my daughter when that was a whole big thing, making for her birthday at school, taking a Twinkie and turning it up on its side and putting eyeballs on it, like so you could make minion cupcakes.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Tiffany says, love the farmer's market. Can't wait for Fair Week. It'll be here before you know it. Yep. All right, let's go wrap up our poll question from Friday. We'll go through some of these. What do you say the perfect temp is to set the thermostat? Okay. Rich says 66.
Oh my gosh, I'm freezing thinking about it.
Does your house even get down to 66 when you set it to that? Like we set our air at 71 and it got down to 76 yesterday in this heat. Ashley says, depends. Perfect for comfort, 70. Perfect for saving me from a heart attack when I see my electric bill, 77 in the summer. So 77 would be a little much for
That'd
me
be
to set
too
it
much
at.
for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Linda says 73 in the summer, 69 in the winter. So 68 all year long, 70, 75, turn the ceiling fans on. During a heat wave, 77, maybe 72 at night. A lot of different people with different kinds. Mitzi says 69 during the day, 67 all night. Seeing as how it doesn't get cold upstairs, is what we're running into, because the house is over 100 years old, we will turn it up to 70 or 71 during the day during winter if it's really cold. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's and that's what we're running into. So, you know, an old house doesn't have the right venting. So now we got to figure out something else, you know.
Yeah, because I'll come downstairs and I'm like, good God, how are you?
It's a whole different world. Yeah.
Mhm.
So a lot of folks, wow, a lot of different numbers. 66, 72, 69, 76, 70, 68, 74. I mean, wow. And my parents, it's up there. It's like 74, 75. Like
because they're cold.
They keep it warm. Yeah.
What's good is I think when the couple are both unified in what it is. The bad thing is when,
right,
you know, we're having hot flashes and you're, yeah,
yeah,
freezing or what, or opposite even.
Yeah. So, yeah, and now I'm keeping the first floor probably colder than I normally would. It feels cold down there, trying to get the upstairs cool. So it's a fight, you know. So, all right, moving forward. My goodness, it's 6:38 already. Okay, moving forward. Came across this story on one of the 722,419 different websites that we go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. And we'll go through some of these that other people have brought up a little bit later on. But today's job applicants want multiple different perks. Okay. So that leads us to the poll question today. What is a perk that you wish your job would offer? Okay. So I don't want to give away the ones that the kids want now to see if some of those are ones that you guys pick. So not more money, but an actual perk. Okay. What's something that you wish was there at the office, wish you could have through your job, some kind of perk that you wish you could get through work. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, and let us know what perk you would like. We'll take a break, come back, do what's happening, and then we'll dive into ours and see what some of the other perks are. So stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and windy with a high near 94. Heat index values as high as 100 degrees. Drink a lot of water and stay in the air whenever possible. Sunburn can occur within 10 minutes of being outdoors. Please be careful and check on your neighbors. Tonight, increasing clouds with a high near 75. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy as the oppressive heat continues with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 101. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a calm wind and a high near 88. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 72.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Go beyond the racetrack with the Kawasaki Ninja 1100SX ABS, a versatile sport tourer for the sport bike enthusiast. Experience a high-performance 1099cc inline 4-cylinder engine, advanced next-level technology, and superb comfort for spirited runs or all-day riding. The Ninja 1100SX ABS sets the standard for sport touring performance.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com. Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMott today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Good morning.
It's morning.
Is there anything worse than Monday morning?
It's Monday morning. It's Monday already.
Is it morning already?
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
Who does?
That's definitely not me.
I love my job.
You do.
You're a weirdo.
Somebody has to do it. It's not me.
Well, enough talk.
Now, get back to work.
Let's do this.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. It is Monday morning. Portions of the show today brought to us by Model 1 Chevrolet of Ketland. At Model 1 Chevrolet of Ketland, customer satisfaction is number one. And the folks that have shopped there know it because they keep coming back for more. That's your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Ketland. Also want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care, injury outpatient rehab, therapy services, they ensure that every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.com. georgeaid.org. Go and like George Aid on Facebook. All right. Frank texted me, and I missed it earlier when we were talking about the Pacers. Frank Sprankle from Sports, he said, I think even if Halliburton had not gone down, the Thunder would have still won the game. Pacers played really well without him in the first half. Thunder just went on a big run in the third quarter, which we saw. It's like a 19-2 run or something like that. Like,
yeah,
it was something like that.
And it was like
in 4
21
minutes.
points ahead at one point.
Yeah.
So
Pacers played great from that point, or from the point that Halliburton went out until halftime. He also mentioned the same thing I did, that Thunder won 68 games, the NBA's best. He said he enjoyed the whole series. So, and again, somebody like Frank watches, he doesn't have a horse in the race. You know what I mean? So he he watches from a sports standpoint. So he says it was good basketball. So, yeah, for me, it just seemed, I only watched one game. It seemed messy. So anyway, nonetheless, let's see what's happening. The U.S. bombed Iran in an operation codenamed Midnight Hammer over the weekend. Not to be confused with Pete Hegseth's codename, Hammered at Midnight. It's different.
That's great.
It's just a little different.
Oh.
President Trump said the U.S. obliterated Iranian nuclear sites. And then, of course, he paused his speech to mention, speaking of obliterate, if you get my new Trump phone, you'll obliterate Verizon. That was my big impression. We're going to obliterate Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, all of them. A new study ranks South Carolina as the state with the top hidden beaches. Of course, if there were better beaches, they were probably well hidden and we wouldn't know about them anyway. So it's this hidden beaches. A study found that Viagra is good for bones. Isn't that what it's for? Oh, not those bones.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Stephen.
I
what's wrong
apologize,
with you?
kids.
What's wrong
Sorry.
with you, Stephen? What's the matter with you?
Oh, my gosh.
An Indiana man started a fight at a bar because others didn't share his beliefs about Jesus. I saw this in the clip of The Chosen the other day.
No, you
where
did
Jesus
not.
says,
No.
if you don't believe, then you should get punched.
No.
That's
No. Love one another and love your enemies. Period. That's everybody. Everybody, no excuses.
Listen,
everybody.
You don't believe? I'll punch you in one cheek and you turn the other. I'll punch you in that one too.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, it's so good. It's refreshing to know how what you remember from
Can
Catholic
you believe
school.
that? Yeah. This is,
I don't
listen,
know.
Mark,
Mark, Luke, someone said this.
I'm
paraphrasing.
I'm gonna knock you out. Maybe in 3 days you'll rise. Nick Cannon struggled to remember two of his kids' names.
No,
in a
he
recent
did not.
interview.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, give him a break. You remember the other 640 of them. And lastly, 67-year-old Sharon Stone poses braless in a new magazine pictorial. Check it out in this month's issue of Why.
I've never heard that magazine. Why? Suppose it's better than Ew, but
People's new issue of Why did they do that? Oh my, having fun here on a Monday morning. Thank you guys for getting up with us and hanging out. All right, so our poll question today, asking what perks would you want at your job? Okay, so what say you? Because you've worked at jobs that have had some really great perks. You've worked at some jobs that have had nothing, bare bones, like just get by things.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and
when I say
question.
have, you currently do. It's
Speaking of where I work now, what I would want is remote work. So I enjoy like taking my laptop, and if I want to go and work in a Starbucks, I could do that. So I like the freedom of doing what I want when I want. Anytime there's monetary spiffs, meaning someone says, okay, sell 5 packages and you get blah. I'm all about the extra fun gift card, Visa cards, whatever I can just go and do.
So bonus things,
you
know, for rewards.
I did like my expense account when I was at Madden, just because when I was traveling, I could go anywhere and eat anything. Like there wasn't this is limited. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it would have flagged had I ordered I don't know what, but I would go and get filet and baked potato and whatever it is, wherever I wanted to eat. It wasn't like, okay, I'm on a $5 a day per diem or
right, because
whatever.
the company provided meals. Yeah.
I would say back in the day, daycare would have been huge because it was just so expensive. It was $225 a week back when the kids were young. We're talking 25 years ago, 27 years ago.
Sure.
I'm trying to think. I think I would love a 4-day work week. And we kind of do that, sort of. We do the show 5 days, and then we have meetings, but our meetings are like to training. It's like Fridays are light. So Fridays are not like super heavy, crazy, unless it's the end of the month and we have to record a bunch of things to get it in or whatever it is. So, I mean, we do have a lot of good perks.
Anything else?
No. I'm just thinking about
I know
stuff,
multiple things.
stuff,
No,
you know,
I
mean,
get it.
I said 401k match because that is way, way impressive to me when someone matches, 100%.
Sure. Yeah.
If they have insurance benefits now, because we've had to deal with the state crappy system, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. Back in the day, I didn't have like bad insurance, if you will, until 4 years ago. So my whole life was like big, it covered this, it covered that. Yes, it was a big amount that would be withdrawn for family, but it still covered everything. Do you know what I mean? There was none of this like.
But see, that's the key right there. It was a big amount that was taken out. So you get what you pay for. You don't think of it as that you don't think of it that you're paying for it when it's just coming out, but you think about how much came out of your check. I mean, that was big money, you know?
Except that back then it was still like somewhat affordable. It was and it covered everything. Whereas now we can't afford to have United Healthcare or Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's just we can't offer that.
Right, everything's gotten different. Yeah,
in the beginning, of our ownership.
Yeah, everything's gotten
so it's
different.
Just it's gotten freakishly expensive.
Yeah,
and I'm not really a socialist. I don't think, but I do think the cost of inhalers, diabetes stuff, like that should just. In our country, that should be, I don't want to say an entitlement, but we've got to like redo all of the prescription stuff, which I hear Trump is thinking of doing.
Okay.
So, God willing, he gets that done.
All right. Let's see some of the things some folks have said. A restroom I don't share with teenagers. Talk about a perk,
Wow. See, I could care less about the bathrooms with there. I mean, I don't want them to be filthy. Don't get me wrong. But
Greg says a hybrid schedule, more flexibility.
Yes.
Patrick says 4-day work week or daycare services. Be good. Trina says more days off. So, and the way I worded the poll question was, what is a perk you wish that your job offered? Not more money, but an actual perk. So how about social media on Facebook, the Q, 98 Gold, or Touhyville, and let us know what's a perk that you wish your job had, or if you're retired, a job that you wish, or a perk you wish your job had when you were there, whatever it is. So I don't want to leave
something
out those
I
folks,
always used to negotiate as I got older is vacation time.
Yeah.
So I would just go 2 weeks. That's it. Like if they we're like, okay, you earn this after a year, and no, I need 2 weeks. Period.
But those are the kind of things you negotiate in,
The interview
when you
before you
start.
start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back, dive into more fun. We got some AI stuff to talk about. We got all kinds of crazy stories. So stick around.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins, every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines to complement your next meal, plus truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
It seems like everything is changing these days. Companies merging, promising better service, and what happens? That once dependable service is gone. But there is one name that has remained consistent over the years, and that name is Bozeman Oil. Since 1960, Bozeman Oil has been your one-stop distributor of gasoline, non-ethanol gas, diesel, DEF, kerosene, and bulk lubricants. At Bozeman Oil, their customers are family, and family takes care of family. Call 219-345-3412 or visit Bozeman Oil today on State Road 10 in Roselawn and add the consistency of Bozeman Oil to your life.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Give me those sauces, grab the chicken strips, let's dunk them in there. There's nothing like it. Hey, I'm Joey.
And I'm Josh. And we're team members at our local Chick-fil-A. And a little thing you'll love about the Chick-fil-A chicken strips is dipping them in our sauces. My sauce is the barbecue sauce. If you wanted to add sweet, tangy flavors, there's nothing like it.
I love the garden herb ranch sauce, but if you want a little bit more kick in the spicy side, you can mix it with buffalo sauce.
Dipping them in our sauces, it is perfection.
It's the summer of Chick-fil-A chicken strips and sauces. Order now on the Chick-fil-A app. Team members paid for their testimonials.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for Checkin' News. This Checkin' News brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
An altercation took place between a father and his adult son on Thursday in Porter County, resulting in the son being preliminarily charged with attempted murder. Conservation officers said the two were boating at a location in Portage and that the son, 20-year-old Nicholas Floyd Frazier of Lake Station, used a blunt force object against his father, causing both to fall into the water. The press release from the Department of Natural Resources said the investigation was continuing and that the young man was also charged with aggravated assault and battery with a deadly weapon. All charges are felonies. The Indiana State Police stated a 90-year-old man riding a three-wheeled bicycle in the city of Napanee last Thursday was struck by a car and killed. In a press release on Friday, authorities stated the man, who was not identified, was pedaling northbound on State Road 19 when he allegedly turned into a business in front of a car driven by a 63-year-old woman from Napanee. The man was ejected from his bicycle and pronounced dead at the scene. The female driver was not injured. Neither alcohol or drugs are suspected in causing the crash. Tri-County School Corporation issued a press release stating that there had been a significant increase in SAT scores, with the mean score increasing to 1011, up from 959 the previous testing cycle. 30 students scored between 1,000 and 1,600, including 5 students between 1,200 and 1,390, and 2 students had scores between 1,400 and 1,600. Tri-County High School Principal J.R. Haskins attributed the increase in scores as a, quote, testament to our students' dedication and our staff's commitment, unquote. Sigma Phi fraternity at Indiana University Bloomington has received a 3-year suspension regarding, quote, significant hazing concerns, unquote. This follows an investigation from the IU Interfraternity Council and the Pan-Hellenic Association. An official at the college stated that Sigma Chi would be eligible to return if they meet all of IU's requirements and expectations of the college fraternity and sorority life extension policy. The first month, however, of eligibility would not be until August 2028. The type of hazing was not mentioned. Stay safe and well, everyone, and have a great week. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
81-year-old Linda Gatfield of Rensselaer passed away on June 18th. Funeral services for Linda Gatfield will be held today at noon at Stanky Funeral Home of Morocco with Pastor Joshua Cowan officiating. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to the funeral. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Lafayette Food Finders or to any of the Jasper County or Newton County food pantries. Arrangements have been entrusted to Stanky Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 96-year-old Paul E. Hettinger of Winnemac passed away on June 18th. Visitation will be from 4 until 7 p.m. Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Paul Hettinger will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 24th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Pastor Stephen Sinquist officiating. The VFW and American Legion will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to the VFW post number 1728. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 96-year-old Marjorie LaFoon of Rensselaer passed away June 18th. Visitation will be Tuesday, June 24th from 10 a.m. until noon at the United Church of Morocco. Funeral services for Marjorie LaFoon will be held on Tuesday, June 24th at noon at the United Church of Morocco with Pastor Patrick Gutwine officiating. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the United Church of Morocco. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at StankyFuneralHome.com. 63-year-old Kathleen Ivy Kathy Taff of Winnemac passed away June 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 24th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Kathleen Taft will be held at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, June 24th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac, with Reverend Edward Clark officiating. Following services, cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Private family burial will take place at IOOF Riverview Cemetery in Monticello. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist the family with final expenses. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements, brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and windy with a high near 94. Heat index values as high as 100 degrees. Drink a lot of water and stay in the air whenever possible. Sunburn can occur within 10 minutes of being outdoors. Please be careful and check on your neighbors. Tonight, increasing clouds with a high near 75. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy as the oppressive heat continues with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 101. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a calm wind and a high near 88. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 72.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
The Hoosier Lottery is here to add more play to your day.
Me?
All of you. And thanks to you, we've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state since 1989.
All right.
There's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Play responsibly.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitgo. Visit nitgo.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Monday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. It was an end to one of the most remarkable seasons in Pacers history. Just the second time in franchise history that an NBA Finals appearance became reality. However, a world title, that was not in the making, instead favoring the Oklahoma City Thunder, crowned champions after claiming last night's decisive Game 7 on their home court, tearing over the Pacers 103-91. Still a competitive first half, which witnessed the Pacers up 48-47 after the opening 24 minutes, even playing most of the way without star point guard Tyrese Halliburton, who went down with his second injury of the finals, this occurring at the 4:55 mark of the opening quarter. Halliburton's father, John, confirmed to ESPN sideline reporter Lisa Salters that their injury was an Achilles tendon. The third quarter marked a big turnaround for the Thunder, who outscored the Pacers 34-20, eventually leading by 13 at quarter's end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander named Finals MVP, also the league MVP of the 2024-25 season. The Thunder guard ended Game 7 with a double-double, 29 points. That was a game high and 12 assists. Pacers got a team high 24 points off the bench from Benedict Mathurin, also a double-double, 13 rebounds. For the Thunder, it's their first NBA championship since moving from Seattle in 2008 and their second in franchise history in 1979. That was their previous as the Seattle Supersonics. High school baseball, the IHSAA state finals spanning 2 days at Victory Field in Indianapolis. First on Friday, Indianapolis Lutheran wins Class 1A, defeating Couts 14-1. Andrean would then take Class 3A, edging out Jasper 4-3. On Saturday, Boone Grove took home the championship in Class 2A, winners over Evansville Mater Dei 4-1, and Valparaiso earns the title in Class 4A, getting by Evansville North 5-0. MLB White Sox coming up big in the 8th north of the border with a go-ahead 3 spot in taking 2 of 3 from the Blue Jays, winning yesterday's finale 4-2. Miguel Vargas gave the White Sox the lead for good, a 2-run double with the bases loaded. Jordan Leisure gets the win out of the bullpen and the save, the first of his big league career for recently called up Grant Taylor. A 6-game homestand awaits the White Sox starting tonight, the first of 3 at Wright Field against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Good afternoon at Wrigley Field yesterday, temperature-wise, but also hot for the bats. Both the Cubs and the Seattle Mariners combining for 9 home runs, but in the end, the Mariners taking 2 of 3 from the Cubs and notching the series final game a 14-6 rout. Mariners also out hitting the Cubs in this one 18-10. Seiya Suzuki went deep twice for the Cubs. He now has 20 homers on the season. Also going yard twice for the Mariners, both Dominic Canzone and Donovan Solano. In addition, the Mariners' Cal Riley clubbed his MLB leading 31st homer of 2025. That was in the first inning with a man on. A critical 4-game series for the Cubs gets underway tonight at the arch rival St. Louis Cardinals. Our Baseball World Series in Omaha yesterday, the title favoring for the second time in 3 seasons LSU, who took Game 2 of the best of 3 championship series against Coastal Carolina 5-3, resulting in a series sweep. Yesterday's WNBA, the Sky down at the Atlanta Dream 93-80. Fever also losing on the road 89-81 to the Las Vegas Aces. NASCAR Cup Series yesterday at the Pocono Raceway in eastern Pennsylvania. The Great American Getaway 400 won by Chase Briscoe. And that's a look at your sports for this Monday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Struggle Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Washington cherries. On sale this week at Struggle Man Till, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on the Washington cherries this week, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Struggle Man Till and Touhyville.
Hey, it's Mike Rohn. If I have a choice, I like to do business with companies that actually stand for something. That's why I switched from Verizon to Pure Talk. No offense to Verizon, I'm sure they stand for something. I just don't know what it is. Pure Talk, on the other hand, is a veteran-owned company that supports our military in a big way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I also appreciate unlimited talk and text and plenty of data for half the cost of the big guys, and I do like being on America's most dependable 5G network for just $20 a month, but what I really appreciate is no contract, no cancellation fees, and Pure Talk's commitment to handle all their customer service in this country. I saw it for myself. I went to Georgia. I got a tour of their headquarters. I met their CEO, and I talked to the same customer service folks that you'll talk to when you dial pound 250 and say keyword micro. Switch today and save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword micro. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOVE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Congratulations to Julian Rensselaer. She knew that Washington cherries are on sale this week for $2.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Stragaman Till. Now, when I say this week, there's a new sale flyer on Wednesday. So that means through Tuesday, those cherries are on sale if you want to go grab them. You know, you don't have to run over to the store in order to get your groceries. You can order them online and have them delivered right to your door. Shop stragamantill.com. That's stragamantill.com. Same prices as you see in the store. Coupons that you use online. Reward points. Stragaman Till. Life made simple. Food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there. Comment with the price on the same item, those cherries. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragaman Till and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, and that's a lot of Touhy.
How's your weekend?
How was your weekend?
It was good.
But not nearly long enough.
Not long enough.
Not long enough.
Good news.
It's Monday morning.
What?
It's Monday. It's definitely Monday.
That's not good news.
That's not good news.
I mean, it's not terrible for a Monday.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's go to work.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, having fun on a super delightful Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate you being a part of the program, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Steve's Specialized Services. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. If you want to save big on your bad boy mowers and bandits, up to $1,000 off there at Steve's Specialized Services. It's Monday morning, and that means Real Estate Fun with Terry Fagley from Cornerstone Real Estate. Good morning, Terry. How are you on this delightful Monday morning?
Good.
Although a little warm.
I am good.
A little warm.
It is warm. Yeah, it is warm. But, that's just part of summer, right?
Yes, I am one who will, you know how they say, like, all those people that complain that it was too cold in the winter. I don't want to hear it in the summer. I'm one of those people that I will not complain in the summertime. It's warm. But I'll take summer all year round if I could.
Yes, I am totally with you on that.
I'll complain for you.
What? You wouldn't?
No, Cheryl wants all 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I do like that too, but I am a summer person too. I will admit that. But I would miss snow and the leaves changing. So good point.
Yeah. Oh, not me. I would be okay without any of the leaves falling. I like the leaves on the trees where they belong. I like the snow away from me, all that stuff. So, so what's going on in the world?
Oh, go the snow over there.
Over there. That's where I like it. Yes, that's that's where I like it. Yes. What's going on in the world of real estate?
Well, we're going to talk about. That is just something that if you are getting a loan on the home that you're going to need an appraiser. Now, that appraiser works for the lender. Even though the buyer pays for that appraisal, the appraisal is to make sure that the collateral on their loan, which is the home, is worth the purchase price of the property. So what happens if the appraisal comes out below that purchase price? Thank goodness That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen occasionally. So what happens is there's some choices that we all have to make here. First of all, let's say the buyer says, gosh, I really want this house. I'm going to, I'll make up the difference in cash between what the appraisal is and what the purchase price is. Or the seller says, buyer, can you do that? The buyer says no, and they say, okay, I will come down to what the appraised value was. We can also meet at a place in between that we agree on, or the deal can fall apart. So those are the things. Now, the bank is going to say, this is what it appraised for. So everything that we're doing here is now based on that appraised value rather than on the purchase price. So that can change a lot of things. What your down payment is, all of those things, what your payment is, actually your payment would probably, so there are just different things that it sets into motion when that happens. But what I want you to know is that is something that can be renegotiated. If that happens, all is not necessarily lost. We can probably work through the process, but the bank is who benefits from that appraisal, and they are only going to loan on what it appraises at. So if you have any questions about real estate, if you're ready to buy or sell, give us a call at 219-866-4528 or come see us at the office in downtown Rensselaer. Cornerstone Real Estate. Let our real estate experience work for you.
Thank you so much, Terry. Have yourself a wonderful week and stay cool.
You guys too. Bye.
Bye-bye. There she is, Terry Fagley from Cornerstone Real Estate. Visit online at cornerstoneshomes.com. And, of course, go and like Cornerstone's Homes on Facebook as well. All right. So many things for us to dive into this morning that we're looking to have some fun with. So I don't want to say I'm a big proponent of AI, but there's a lot of, I'm not as scared of it as a lot of people seem to be. I don't think it's going to take my job. And I don't just say that because I own the place. I don't think it's going to replace all people in radio. I think there's ways that you should definitely learn how to use it. I think, look at how far you've come with it just in the last 6 months. And then just in the last month and a half, it just keeps coming. And then the more you use it, the more you go, you could try this, you could do. And it's moving at the speed of light the technology is. I use ChatGPT for things to help me, and it's already better than it was months ago when I was using it. It's prompting me more. It's asking me more questions. That said, we were just got an alert yesterday that Alexa has a new thing, Alexa Plus. We were alerted before, but now we're allowed to use it early access.
Yeah.
Here's where I think technology is not quite there yet. It said, ask me to let me know when you want to get started. I did. It asked me if I follow sporting events or what are my hobbies. I don't need the echo for that.
Right, but what it's actually telling you or uncovering for you is its real motivation. What it's trying to do is hyper target you.
Yeah.
So they're not in your business to help you more with turning on your lights or making it accessible from away or whatever it is. This is all about getting deeper in your business, which in some ways is good, in some ways is bad.
Which is fine. I don't mind the trade-off of convenience. That said, I don't know how else to put it other than you got to become better at hiding it a little bit better. Because so it did all that. And then I said, okay, do the setup. So that now I can use Alexa Plus. And it said, open up your phone, go to the app and click on more. I did that. It's not there in my phone. So then I said, I don't see it on my phone. And it says reconnect the device. I reconnected the device. Now it's gone. On that device, it says, I'll alert you when Alexa Plus is available. No, I did that 6 months ago.
Did you try calling the company? Or?
I haven't because I didn't care. It was okay. I was literally doing it as the game was starting, so then I just stopped.
Yeah.
Now, I can go in the other room. It's on the other ones, so I can redo that plan in the other room.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be doing this to make it more convenient for me, and you're not. You're making it harder now.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get up. I had to push 2 buttons. I had to reset. Now that I reset, now it's gone. You're not doing very well with this. I'm not impressed. All it did that I could tell was changed her voice. It's a different Alexa voice.
Yeah, which is creepy now because we have 2 of them in the house, so that we have like an older version or a younger version. It's
And you can choose to go back to the original version.
Yeah.
Then you can also get a man's voice, which I did not care for.
Okay.
And then it was, well, I'm more conversational. You don't have to say my name every time you're, when you say it once, it wakes it up, and then you can have a conversation with it. I don't necessarily need that, other than like thank yous and things like that. I don't know. It's not quite there yet, is my point. There's Amazon doesn't seem to be worried about pushing that technology, other than to find out more about us for buying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where other companies are using the technology to push us further. And some people are a little leery of it. There's a new startup called Cluely, which openly boasts that it can help everyone cheat on everything. It's raising a lot of investment money. They just got another $15 million in funding on top of their early $5.3 million. By the way, if anybody would like to invest in 3 radio stations.
No. Oh my gosh.
I'll take 15 million. I wouldn't be opposed to that. So what does it really do? It uses an undetectable AI to coach people through virtual interviews and calls, basically telling them what to say.
Oh.
So here's my thing. I like the idea of using it as a tool to try to learn things. I'm not good at interviews, but I know the job. So help me walk through different scenarios to be better at job interviews.
Mm-hmm.
What are some tips on how to speak better in a job interview? Things to say that may impress human resources. Things like that I get. But telling me exactly what to say, what's going to happen if you get the job?
That, and
you have to know the job.
Once you have the interview that's in person, I mean, you're actually posing as someone you're not, is what's happening.
That's the weird
part. You're impostoring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like and so you don't think they're going to catch on when they give you this thing to do and you've never.
That's my point. It's like,
I mean, how are you going to fulfill your obligations like at work? Like,
right.
I don't know.
To me, it's like when you fill out a dating site profile and you say that you have a full head of hair and you show up and you're bald. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Or that you're 6'3" and it turns out you're 5'7". Like, what did you think was going to happen when you finally meet the person?
I never understood that. Yeah, either. Like, I'm, making your picture look like you're 40, but you're 57.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you show up and you look nothing like the picture. I don't understand what you're doing.
Right. What's the purpose behind that? I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
They say there are probably some practical uses, like maybe helping people in negotiations, giving people information in real time, like the idea of reminding someone, hey, don't forget, here's a great way to ask for more vacation without losing pay. I mean, like, and things like that.
Word it.
Yes.
Like, just like when we look at AI for scripts.
Right.
What I like about it is it's the same to me as a thesaurus.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll write a script because I typically have a writing style. You have a writing style, and sometimes we try to turn it on its head and start with a joke or, or don't be as straightforward. It actually helps us in terms of wording, verbiage, instead of saying everything. Pizza's amazing. The business is amazing. Your tires are amazing. Today is amazing. The weather's amazing.
I feel like that's pointed at me. I feel like that's
no. But I'm saying like it, because it's like a thesaurus where all of a sudden it'll say tantalizing, and we're like, ooh, I haven't used that word for food in a long time.
Right.
Instead of yummy, yummy.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
or delicious or what. I like it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And the formats of the sentences where, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a very helpful tool. It's not the end all.
And
it can't do it all.
Yeah, and I've never had one where I haven't had to tweak something.
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking 45 seconds.
Right.
And then I tweak the something and I moved on with my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I'm sending a script to somebody.
Right. No, I'm with you. Yep. They say for now it's mostly a desktop tool that can be used to work on things on your computer. You could also use it in your personal life. See, like online dating, you can basically change who you are, and you know, yeah, that's a little too weird for me. I'm gonna pass on that. That's a little kookaburra. So, all right.
I mean, because when you fake who you are, when you're inauthentic, you cannot keep that up. It's just like a lie, because then someone goes, yeah, that story you told me about, you know, boxing against Muhammad Ali. Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Well,
who?
And I would just say this,
it doesn't,
and I know it sounds like woo.
Be yourself.
Yes.
Be you.
Like, you're enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trust me. You're enough.
Right.
And if it's well, but I haven't had a date in a long time. Well, but I don't have somebody. Oh, Steve, it's easy for you to say you got Cheryl. You know, I'm saying it'll come.
Well, and I feel that with it,
right.
That's why in sales, my favorite thing to do is when someone says no, I say, okay, can I ask why?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they say no,
mm-hmm.
no, it's none of your business. I'm not going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But therein lies very valuable information to me.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't they moving ahead? Maybe it's no fault of my own or my products. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's that they don't believe in radio at all, can't put their finger on it, but just it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, but you listen to us every morning. You and your people listen to us every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not confrontational. It's not meant to go up and back. But if the right person, the right person will be okay with you in your jammies with no makeup.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever.
Right.
What you don't want, and I couldn't even imagine how that would be.
Being pretend
is
all the time.
If you have to, you know, please, I don't like this look. So please have your hair extensions in and, you know, Botox yourself before seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not you.
Right.
That's not you. And eventually, if you get sick, if you get, you know, if you need, I mean, puke is icky, cancer is icky, losing hair is icky, getting older is good because you're not dead, but it's got a lot of things where it's like, ooh, if I only enjoyed like what was the washboard stomach, but then I was too busy going, okay, see this pinch, this inch, like I could still, I don't like it. Like your life, you're losing your life over not enjoying the moment.
Right.
And nobody cares about the 1 inch of extra flab. And if they do, they shouldn't be in your circle.
Yep.
They're good arm's length.
Right.
Like, great. Okay. And I'm going to know not to go to the beach with you because it's going to create a whole bunch of stuff. Like, so yeah.
You're enough. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, speaking of a little disturbing.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to dive into the show on this on Thursday, I think. Science doesn't actually know how Tylenol works. What? We kind of been taking it a long time. So I want to get into that. We'll be back.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and windy with a high near 94. Heat index values as high as 100 degrees. Drink a lot of water and stay in the air whenever possible. Sunburn can occur within 10 minutes of being outdoors. Please be careful and check on your neighbors. Tonight, increasing clouds with a high near 75. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy as the oppressive heat continues with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 101. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a calm wind and a high near 88. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 72.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Steel and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Good Stock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
These games give you chances to win up to $15,000 instantly.
What are Jeopardy Scratch-Off and Fast Play games from the Hoosier Lottery?
Honey, are you playing Jeopardy?
Please play responsibly.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
You know, I'm sure our listeners will be surprised to learn that
Today is a very special day. Do you know why?
It's Monday. Monday's Bango Day. It's not surprising. That does not surprise me.
That is not surprising.
It's Monday. Everybody back to work. Let's just get it over with.
What is it?
Showtime. Portions of Touhyville today brought to us by our friends over at Seeger Auditorium. They present the ultimate Tom Petty experience going on the 27th of June, coming up this weekend. It's June 27th. Southern Accents, the ultimate Tom Petty experience. Get your tickets at Seeger, Seeger, auditorium.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Cripsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net to find out how you can enroll your child ages 3 to 5. In Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties, you can enroll year-round. Find out more about them at KIRPC Head Start on Facebook as well. So many great things that KIRPC Head Start has to offer. So, all right. Our poll question today up on all of our social media. And, on our Facebook, rather. The Q98 Golden Touhyville asking you, what are some perks, not money, what are some perks that you wish your job offered, even if you're retired, something you wish that they did have when you were working there? So we'll dive into that a little bit later on and find out what your perks are. You came across this last week. Science doesn't actually know how Tylenol works. A new study out of Indiana University came up with this. This May, Indiana University researchers Michaela Dvorkova, hope I got that right, and Alex Straker published their findings in Cell Reports Medicine.
Okay.
Michaela said their findings are surprising because acetaminophen may do the opposite of what painkillers are expected to do. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So now, without diving into it first,
okay,
when it says the opposite of what it's meant to do, my thing is that it's meant to stop pain.
Block pain. Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I didn't even know it went that far. It was block pain. I just thought it just meant I don't feel
I have
pain
a headache,
anymore.
so I'm taking it,
right.
and it stops. I would think, I don't know, dopamine, this, that, the rest of it, but it's just stopping the pain receptacles. I don't know.
Did always wonder how it knows where. Like I have a toothache, I take a pain med,
I don't
the pain
think
stops,
it does.
You know,
I think it's that you're experiencing pain there, wherever there is, and it stops the receptors from being able to tell you, hey, my foot hurts, my head hurts, my back hurts, my whatever hurts.
Got it.
Because I think that's up here. That's in your brain. I think.
If that's the case, that makes me nervous because that means it still hurts and I could walk on it.
Correct.
So that's what I'm curious
why
about.
a lot of times people will say, don't take painkillers because they will, yes, they'll stop your pain, but you're re-hurting and damaging because you're running around blocking the pain and thinking you're fine. Yeah. Or you're coping and what you're doing is re-damaging.
Yeah. She says, so normally how we look at pain in the field is that increased level of endocannabinoids mean less pain. That's what I always say.
Okay. Cannabinoids. But that's got cannabis.
Yeah, it does. I'm never in pain when I'm on cannabis.
What's cannabis? But okay, so now I want to understand.
Feeling nothing but good over here.
Can I just tell you, every time you do that, I'm like a 4-year-old. Okay. All right. So endocannabinoids are naturally produced lipid-based, so fat, signaling molecules in the body that interact with cannabinoid receptors.
I'm a cannabinoid receptor. I've got a pipe.
This story brought to you by the Baked Bean, right? They are part of the ECS, endocannabinoid system, which play a critical role in regulating various physiological processes. Okay, see, you already lost me. Okay, these molecules, such as anandamide and 2-AG, help maintain homeostasis by influencing functions like appetite, mood, pain, perception, and immune response.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hate to be an idiot, but when the overview is too deep for me,
we're very doctory. We're very doctory this morning.
Okay, so it's the ECS is a complex signaling system found in all vertebrates.
Okay.
Enzymes responsible for synthesizing and breaking down endocannabinoids. You're not telling me what it does. I don't know. I need a doctor, but I probably say that 55 times a day.
All right. So she says, so normally how we look at pain in the field is that increased levels of endocannabinoids mean less pain. Okay. So whatever endocannabinoids are, it means less pain.
Okay.
So in our study, we found that actually might be the opposite in the case of 2-AG, which is one of the 2 endocannabinoids. Endocannabinoids are neurotransmitters with many important roles, including relaying pain between nerve cells. So it's sending the messages between the nerve cells that you're in pain. Okay? I just dumbed it down for myself. Instead of increasing those neurotransmitters, the drugs seems to reduce them.
Instead of what?
Instead of increasing them.
What? So we should feel more pain then?
Many important. No, I would say it's decreasing the neurotransmitters so that it's decreasing the messages saying you're in pain, right?
Okay.
I think I don't know
that's what we thought it did, and now we know it doesn't do that.
So glad I dove into this story. So good. Researchers found
any of our listeners smart English speaking people.
I mean, what?
No techies,
I need a doctor.
I'm not
a
human
translator,
either, but this would really seem like I am.
Mm-hmm. Researchers found that acetaminophen inhibits an enzyme that makes one of the cannabinoid. Oh my gosh, there's so many endocannabinoids.
So, right, that's what I'm saying. If it inhibits the production of the cannabinoid, then you should feel more pain, not less.
All right.
That's what I'm getting out of this. And I'm a TikTok doc. No, I'm not. I'm not even allowed to even remotely appear like I know what I'm doing.
What in the world?
Okay, so now what does it do then? How does it stop the pain?
I'm working on it. Researchers found that acetaminophen inhibits an enzyme that makes one of the endogenous cannabinoids, 2-arachidonyl glycerol, or 2-AG. Endocannabinoids are produced by the body to activate CB1 receptors. You know, Burger 19 is a receptor. The same receptor that produces the psychoactive effects of
marijuana,
cannabis.
I told you when I heard cannabinoid or
yeah. So here's what it means. Okay, listen, I will solve all this for all you guys. So sometimes you got to do stuff to block your brain, so that your brain doesn't even know where it is. And then how could it know if it was in pain? Because you were in pain over there, but now I'm over here and you don't even know. Thank you. I'm Dr. Cannabis. Dr. Cannabis.
Okay, so how does
just call me Dr. Weed.
No.
For goodness sakes. This is all ridiculous.
How does Tylenol?
Now, all that said, it says
actually work?
this could. It's not going to know. This is a brand new study. It says this could be useful in developing painkillers that are less toxic to the liver as acetaminophen. So they might lead into another way for painkillers. Acetaminophen has a good safety profile, but it's just used so much. When it's not used as directed, there is liver toxicity risk. So by connecting with this enzyme that we see acetaminophen is inhibiting, it's a new, completely new approach that we can make use of. Okay. Okie dokie, everybody. Neato. That was a lot. I'm not going to lie.
I'm just going to say, what did I get out of it? Number one, anything more than one syllable is too much for me, especially on one cup of coffee.
Right.
There we go. But that's really scary that we've been taking Tylenol, or I've been taking Tylenol for 55 years, maybe. And we still don't know how it precisely
exactly
works.
how it works. Guys, what did it take to get approved? What's happening?
Right. How was it approved then?
Right. I mean, I guess things change. We learn different things. We know different things now, but that was a little weird. I'm not going to lie. I don't really understand exactly what happened.
Well, and so what they're saying, I think, too, here, unless I'm not understanding it, it's different than Advil, which is different than aspirin, meaning the way it works in the system is different. So if it bypasses or doesn't do liver damage, I can tell you as a diabetic, they're always testing liver enzymes.
I guess this is all very tough.
So I'm really excited that we've just confused each and every resident of Touhyville that does not have their doctorate.
Right? I mean, that's
fun times in Touhyville.
Yeah. I mean, that was.
But I couldn't. The thing that bothers me is I really do want to understand, but when you start with the long words, I'm like, okay,
right,
I
just
know
explain to me what it is, what it does.
Like endocrinologist. So cannabinoids. That's what made me go, wait a minute, cannabis is in there. Like cannabinoid. What's that mean? Yeah.
I know. I'm with you. All right.
Okay. Can we just talk about fan bashing?
No, because we're going to give away pizza, which is much better for the brain.
Okay.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Oh, Randy.
Hey, Randy, how are you?
Well, good.
Good. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. All right, so we were just talking about Tylenol, and no one really knows exactly what it does except for some really smart doctors. But
not us.
This will be an easier question than how does the Tylenol work? Which came first? Excedrin or Tylenol? Which first hit the market? Was it Excedrin or Tylenol? What do you think?
Well, that's a good question. I'm just going to guess Excedrin.
Excedrin was introduced before Tylenol. That is correct. So,
are you sure?
Oh, right.
because I just plugged it in so I could help our guy, and it said Tylenol came first. But he wins anyway.
Mine says Excedrin was introduced before Tylenol.
Okay. This says Tylenol came first. Tylenol, the brand name for acetaminophen, was introduced by McNeil Laboratories in 1955.
Huh.
Isn't that funny?
No, you're 100% right. And I'm going to still give you the prize, Randy, but here's what Google just did to me. The first sentence is Excedrin was introduced before Tylenol. Then it says Excedrin, the first multi-ingredient headache treatment, was launched in 1960, while Tylenol was introduced in 1954. It contradicts itself in the paragraph. Yeah. So
which is something that we do here in Touhyville on a daily basis.
We try to every day. That's right. So technically Tylenol came first, but you're still getting the prize because I said so. So hold on a second. Randy, we're going to send you over to Cheryl so she can get your address, and we will get you the pizza.
Randy got our Rick's pizza because we don't know what the heck we're doing.
The question was confusing. My goodness. Holy cow. That's it. I'm never talking about Tylenol on the show again. That's how that works.
Right?
Goodness sakes.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Now through August, Shorty's BP and Good Oil have teamed up to donate 5 cents from every gallon of gas purchased at the BP in downtown Rensselaer to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program. All you have to do is get the gas you've been getting anyway, and 5 cents from every gallon of gas that you get will be donated to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program thanks to Shorty and Good Oil. So the next time you have to fill up, make sure you do it at the BP gas station at the corner of Washington and Front Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Looking for a school that puts your child first? At Tri-County School Corporation, students are the heart of our mission, where we focus on the individual needs of our students through strong academic programs, opportunities to earn dual college credit, and a commitment to excellence in all we do. At Tri-County, we work hard for your student, striving to be one of the best small rural schools in Indiana. Give your child the education they deserve. Visit trico.k12.in.us to enroll today or call our corporation office for a personalized tour. Go Cavs!
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You've got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs, 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What are
We're going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
An altercation took place between a father and his adult son on Thursday in Porter County, resulting in the son being preliminarily charged with attempted murder. Conservation officers said the two were boating at a location in Portage, and that the son, 20-year-old Nicholas Floyd Frazier of Lake Station, used a blunt force object against his father, causing both to fall into the water. The press release from the Department of Natural Resources said the investigation was continuing, and that the young man was also charged with aggravated assault and battery with a deadly weapon. All charges are felonies. The Indiana State Police stated a 90-year-old man riding a three-wheeled bicycle in the city of Napanee last Thursday was struck by a car and killed. In a press release on Friday, authorities stated the man, who was not identified, was pedaling northbound on State Road 19 when he allegedly turned into a business in front of a car driven by a 63-year-old woman from Napanee. The man was ejected from his bicycle and pronounced dead at the scene. The female driver was not injured. Neither alcohol or drugs are suspected in causing the crash. Tri-County School Corporation issued a press release stating that there had been a significant increase in SAT scores, with the mean score increasing to 1011, up from 959 the previous testing cycle. 30 students scored between 1,000 and 1,600, including 5 students between 1,200 and 1,390, and 2 students had scores between 1,400 and 1,600. Tri-County High School Principal J.R. Haskins attributed the increase in scores as a, quote, testament to our students' dedication and our staff's commitment, unquote. Sigma Phi fraternity at Indiana University Bloomington has received a 3-year suspension regarding, quote, significant hazing concerns, unquote. This follows an investigation from the IU Interfraternity Council and the Pan-Hellenic Association. An official at the college stated that Sigma Chi would be eligible to return if they meet all of IU's requirements and expectations of the college fraternity and sorority life extension policy. The first month, however, of eligibility would not be until August 2028. The type of hazing was not mentioned. Stay safe and well, everyone, and have a great week. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
81-year-old Linda Gaffield of Rensselaer passed away on June 18th. Funeral services for Linda Gaffield will be held today at noon at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco with Pastor Joshua Cowan officiating. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to the funeral. Burial will follow at Elkland Cemetery in Morocco. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Lafayette Food Finders or to any of the Jasper County or Newton County food pantries. Arrangements have been entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. 96-year-old Paul E. Hettinger of Winnemac passed away on June 18th. Visitation will be from 4 until 7 p.m. Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Paul Hettinger will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 24th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Pastor Stephen Sinquist officiating. The VFW and American Legion will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to the VFW post number 1728. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 96-year-old Marjorie LaFoon of Rensselaer passed away June 18th. Visitation will be Tuesday, June 24th from 10 a.m. until noon at the United Church of Morocco. Funeral services for Marjorie LaFoon will be held on Tuesday, June 24th at noon at the United Church of Morocco with Pastor Patrick Gutwein officiating. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the United Church of Morocco. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at StankyFuneralHome.com. 63-year-old Kathleen Ivy Kathy Taff of Winnemac passed away June 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 24th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Kathleen Taft will be held at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, June 24th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac, with Reverend Edward Clark officiating. Following services, cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Private family burial will take place at IOOF Riverview Cemetery in Monticello. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist the family with final expenses. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and windy with a high near 94. Heat index values as high as 100 degrees. Drink a lot of water and stay in the air whenever possible. Sunburn can occur within 10 minutes of being outdoors. Please be careful and check on your neighbors. Tonight, increasing clouds with a high near 75. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy as the oppressive heat continues with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 101. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a calm wind and a high near 88. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 72.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
It's here. It's here. It's finally here.
This is it. Finally here. It's finally here.
What is the beginning of the end of the end of the beginning has begun?
Get a hold of yourself. You're not making any sense.
Beginning of everything.
Speak English.
It's Monday morning.
It's the start of the work week.
You're excited about that?
Not just that. Also,
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Shaw with you here on a super fun time Monday morning. 8 after 8 Central Time. Portion of the show is morning brought to us by our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season. And when we say any reason, I mean, there's so many reasons to do the shopping.
Yeah.
To get someone a gift. Birthday, anniversary, retirement. Just
home
to
decor.
Say,
lift your house up.
Thanks for being my friend.
Yeah.
Just whatever it is.
Yeah. You have an old jean jacket that's just been sitting there and you want to like rethink it with the patch bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So many great things
Yeah.
there. At Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason, literally. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Also want to mention our friends over at the Kasatovich Umfleet family of McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. So they've got the location in DeMott, Remington, Hebron, 2 locations in Rensselaer. Okay. Download the app, McDonald's app. Now, I just saw a commercial last night during the basketball game for the Daily Double. And so the Daily Double is you can get a McDouble.
Wait a minute. Now I'm getting all thrown off. What's a McDouble? Is that 2 fish fillets?
No, it's a double
That's what
cheeseburger.
my McDouble is.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That's not part of the deal. Do not
I'm
confuse
loving
people
the
with
fish.
your loved things.
Oh,
Don't confuse people.
So good. I don't know how you
sure
don't eat a
it
fish
is.
fillet and just, Oh, it's so good.
I don't. So
Fish fillet is the best.
Except when it's not. It's okay. I love McDonald's. I just not all the
there's
stuff.
got to be more fish people out there. I mean, I've loved
there
it since
is.
I was a little girl,
Mhm.
and it wasn't kosher. So again, we'd have to go far, far away, and my dad would get me a fillet of fish. Probably I've had him 2 in my life before I was 30. That's how.
Jews hide the McDonald's.
You just say,
Shalom.
here, our word of the day, treif. Treif means not kosher.
Yeah. Just go off and hide.
Treif.
Just go off and hide. Be ashamed
Right.
of your fillet of fish and frosty shake thing with Shamrock Shakes.
Oh, yeah. We did that as a family, though. It
I
cracks
know.
me up to this day. It's that kind of a memory.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, nonetheless, the McDouble. So the Daily Double, you get the McDouble or a McChicken, the 4-piece McNugget, and small fry and small Coke. Okay. And it's all, I think it's $5 or less. Okay. I've got it here. I think it's $5. So I think now they've started a thing where, it's the $5 meal deal. Okay. Now they've started a thing where you can add the extra sandwich, I think, for $1. So I just caught the commercial real quick, so don't hold me to it. But so you can, for $6, essentially both eat. Like,
right. Sorry. Right now, I feel like for all of those of you who decided to join in, this is National Confuse the hell out of all of
we
our
really are.
listeners.
It's been a Monday. We're delivering a Monday to all of you on a
We
Monday.
know not what Tylenol does in our body. However, we know that Excedrin came first according to AI and Google, even though it was in 1960 and 1955 was Tylenol. And now you too can get a McDouble, which is not fish, for clarification.
No.
That'd be my choice.
Right.
But I don't care how much the fillet of fishes cost. I'll stack them to the ceiling and just take my credit card and
My goodness.
I'll be in the corner.
You're
Thanks.
silly.
Licking tartar sauce off.
Oh, my
but yeah,
goodness.
so
all right.
So now you saw something about
I
the
don't-
McDouble.
I don't even know what I saw. I'm-
Sorry.
I'm-
I just
I'm
started
kinda
laughing
done
because
with-
it's
yeah.
McConfusing Day.
It
in
sure is. It
Touhyville.
sure is. No doubt about it. I don't even know where I'm at. So,
it's what
right,
day?
right. I should just open the app and maybe do a little research,
Mm.
All right. Let's see here. So some parents, this is the thing you wanted to get into before, this fam bushing.
Yes, fam bushing. It cracked me up and made me die on the floor laughing. So good.
So some parents downloaded apps to track their teenagers. Okay.
Right, we did. Lifestyle 360.
Lifestyle or just Live 360 or Life 360?
Is it life or
I think it's-
lifestyle? Okay.
I think it's just life.
one of those. I know we loved it because we knew that the kids got there okay. And they were infamous for forgetting to text us that they were in one piece.
Life
So, like,
360.
Life 360. Okay.
So some it continues.
Confusion. It's not just a Steve thing.
No.
There's your poll question. Who's more confusing? Who's more
Today?
confused?
Anyone
Cheryl or
else?
Steve?
Anyone else besides the two of us? That's where we're at today.
Oh.
So, all right. So some parents have downloaded apps to track their teenagers. Okay.
Yes.
Except it also means their teenagers can track their parents.
Correct.
So this is from parents.com. Didn't have that when we were
site.
when we were raising the kids. Yeah.
Nope.
Just recently, I found myself in need of a particular item, and in a major hurry, I popped into a store I had been avoiding for personal reasons. Almost instantaneously, I got a text from my daughter. The text was twofold. First, she called me out. Then she asked me to grab her something. I brushed it off, thinking she must have just happened to check in on my location at that very moment. And then it happened again a week later when I was near a Starbucks. She texted, strawberry acai refresher, please. She texted before
Oh my God.
following
so
it up with light ice.
She busted her in a Starbucks drive-thru.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yep. I started to feel like my every move was being watched. Enter fambushing. What's fambushing? I'm not alone in feeling like I'm constantly being tracked by my kids. Parents everywhere are experiencing the same thing. The suspicious spying trend is being called fambushing, like ambushing, but family. A fitting play. And according to some parents, their teens aren't just bombarding them with texts. They're even showing up at their locations unannounced. Hi, Mom. Can I get $5? Yeah. I think that's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
A mom named Krista, who posts on TikTok, shared her own recent fambushing incident in a video that went viral. When your daughter stalks your location and sees that you're eating Mexican food, the user wrote over a video of her daughter walking into the restaurant from the parking lot, then happily chowing down on a quesadilla.
Oh my gosh.
The mom joked in the caption, I hate Life 360, referring to the family tracking app. It's unlikely to come as a surprise that teens are into tracking. Many people keep tabs on their friends and family through Snapchat using Snap Map. I didn't know that was a thing. Which has more than 400 million active users.
Well, I'm just telling you, I love it. Ask me the last time I ever tracked Harley. We are on an app where we track each other. But that's for safety.
Right.
So, yeah, but I've never actively done it. The only thing I remember is she did it to me and left a note on my car at Target.
Oh, is that funny? Yeah. So, not only did you and I use it with the kids and stuff like that. So years ago when I was doing internet radio, to supplement that, when I was starting, I did some driving for Uber. And my friend Tony would do the same. We kept track of each other. One, so we knew if we were close to each other, let's stop and have a coffee together. Let's have dinner together. Also, we would do it so that we're both on a ride. Now we know that we're back safe to where we're headed to,
Right.
So they say a lot of it comes down to safety. Safe is the number one term that comes to mind for 66% of Gen Z respondents when thinking about sharing their location. 87% say they use technology for long distance driving. 80% when visiting new or dangerous places. 77% when going to an event, concert, or festival. That's a good idea to keep track. 78% they use it when they go on a party or to a party or on a date. One says 72% of Gen Z women believe their physical well-being benefits from location sharing. That makes sense.
I feel like it. I mean, if I'm on a blind date, not that I've gone on a date in forever, but
I would catch you with your seeing things.
Right. But it's so, imagine if you're using like these apps and you're meeting complete strangers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny though. That.
Well, I think it's hilarious where you're like, Ma, I want a burrito too. Get me one,
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's, I think it's really funny. So it's a fun way to use technology, I think. Let's see what else we've got here. A former county treasurer tried to steal $38 million in taxpayer money in Arizona. Her own lawyer called it one of the dumbest, ill-conceived, short-sighted, and most audacious crimes in Arizona state history. Did you think no one would see 38 million missing?
Right, but the woman did it. Who is the woman that was the horse lady in the south suburbs of Illinois? Until this, I believe she's the biggest one. She was running all her horse stuff. She had a different checking account.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one disputes the former treasurer of Santa Cruz County stole that money. Elizabeth Boothvar is due for sentencing today. Her attorney's offering an explanation for what she did. One of the dumbest, Ill-conceived, short-sighted, and most audacious crimes in Arizona history, said her own lawyer. You're supposed to be helping me, right?
Yeah. Please don't speak for me on the sentencing hearing. It kind of sounds like it's going to be a while.
Can I get a new one? Can I get a new lawyer? Yeah. So this was Elizabeth Gutfar's own attorney talking about her theft of more than $38 million in money that belonged to Santa Cruz taxpayers. For the first time, documents in the case offer an explanation of what had led her to steal all that money. In 8 months, since she stood in a Tucson federal court and pleaded guilty to embezzlement and tax evasion, she'd been waiting for sentencing and helping Santa Cruz County sell off real estate, livestock, cars to try and recover from some of the stolen money. In a memo to the federal judge in the case, her attorney, Josh Hamilton, has argued for sentencing her to a low end of the range agreed to in a plea bargain. The defense and the prosecutors agreed to a range between 5 and 5.25 to 6.5 years in prison, plus 3 years on probation. They told the judge she committed one of the dumbest, ill-conceived, short-sighted, and most audacious crimes in Arizona state history. Her scheme was not well planned. She made no real effort to conceal her actions. Even a cursory review of financial records or publicly available information would have quickly uncovered her crimes. Okay, just because she's bad at it doesn't mean she didn't do the crime. Her lawyer just texted me, couldn't you have used this for dumb criminal? Stop, you're not helping your case.
But here from 1990 to 2012, Rita Crundwell was the comptroller for Dixon. I remember the story. There's actually a thing on Netflix or something about it.
Okay.
She embezzled over $53 million from the city. And the only way it was caught, I believe, is she went on vacation and somebody else had to write a check and went, wait, where's this account?
Right.
Literally, it was like snap, and took it to the mayor while she was away.
Wow.
But 1990 to 2012, that's 20 years. Right?
This one said
22 years.
This one went undiscovered for about 10 years.
Oof.
Yeah.
Now, do they have to pay that back? Like, you're found guilty, but is like, what does the city do being out millions? I don't understand, like what happens? And how do you ever pay that back? Like, that to me is like, I don't
know. It makes no difference. It makes no sense to me.
I'm not. When you embezzle money, do you have
her attorney says she thought she was basically borrowing money to build an ideal life for her family. What? How did you think you were borrowing? Were you putting little notes in the computer? I owe you.
Right,
at $38 million.
If that's the case, then you would have seen, I took 20 from petty cash, I gave 20 back. You would have seen like little slips of paper.
Well, it snowballed. It started as, a simple 15 million.
Okay, so this says, yes, when someone is convicted of embezzlement, they are typically required to pay back the embezzled money in addition to other potential penalties like fines and imprisonment. Because they never say that. She was sentenced to 8 years plus this plus back tax on it or whatever the heck.
Right, but okay, so they're going to, once she finally gets out of prison in 6 years, whatever job she gets, they'll get a piece of her checks for the rest of her life probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she used $38 million somewhere.
Right, so all that does get seized, correct? Like, and sold off, kind of like who's the real housewife in Orange County? She was married to the lawyer who like embezzled all the money from the victims of like plane crashes and stuff and used to spend it on her, allegedly, and then she's had to fight that, like, and now they're blaming it on Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's weird. I had a friend of mine who was friends with a guy that he worked with, who was the treasurer. And it was a weird friendship that the guy was, from what my friends thought was a single guy his whole life, rich, like had a good job, so liked buying things for their kids and would sometimes buy stuff for the adults. But it was usually kids' toys, Nintendos, and he was overly,
Giving.
Yeah, and they'd be out
generous.
and they'd be like, oh, I got that for the kids. Why don't I get you guys a little something while we're here? Until the FBI showed up at their house. And
at the friend's house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The guy had been embezzling from the company for years. And that was that's how he set up his rich life. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And immediately they said, whatever you want to know, we'll testify. We had no idea. We thought he was a rich single guy who was lonely.
Did they have to take, like, if they had a Nintendo, did they take the stuff out of the house?
I don't remember, like, what was proven that was bought by him. Like, yeah. But I remember, like it wasn't like a raid, but it was like, I remember them coming into the house and being like, like they took him in the bedroom and took him to the closet and like, this was bought, and it's like, yeah. And I think they had to show like their bank account that they weren't involved and stuff like that. Yeah, it was scary.
And that would be very scary.
Because I guess once this guy was taken, he was like, they're like, where did all the money go? And he's like, well, he was so, and pointed at them,
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
just last week when we were talking about Dr. Sheets and the whole Sheets medical practice getting raided, I can't imagine what it's like to get ready for work. This happened in Bourbonnais 6 months after I left working for a place. They were
Right.
raided with SWAT
Mm-hmm.
and guns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I would ever recuperate from that.
Right.
Having a gun pointed in my face, freeze, don't touch
Right, you're
a
just
thing,
sitting at
don't touch
work,
it.
like-
and I'm like, I'm working on a deal. What are you
Wait,
talking about?
freeze.
Like,
Can I put my coffee cup down? I was just going to take
and
a
I
sip,
gotta pee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I just did,
Yeah, I think-
probably along with
Now I don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Scary.
But it was
Yeah, I'm
all
with you.
day and nobody could leave, and then they couldn't take phone calls from their. Could you imagine your wife works down the street and no, can't talk to her before we talk to you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Or it is scary. Not kind of. Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. And then we come back. Even though she was a dumb criminal, it is time for the Mr. Pete Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around.
Summer's heating up, so don't let your goals cool down. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Whether you're a recent grad or a career changer, we've got a program for you. Summer start dates are set for June, July, and August, and seats are filling up fast. Don't wait. Visit stjo.edu to enroll today. Start here and go anywhere.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMott today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy. And from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Rensselaer, classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Okay, let's see where to start.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Wake up and assimilate today. Get out of bed. Resistance is futile.
I have got a serious case of the Mondays.
Hello, everyone. We would just like to announce that our party is starting now.
You having a party? Party's over.
It's Monday morning.
Wow.
That was quick.
It's Monday.
Back to work, everyone.
It's showtime, baby.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by Supercuts. Don't settle for a regular cut when you could walk out with a Supercut at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. They also have tanning available, all kinds of great hair products and more. Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. Also want to mention Shorty's BP gas station. He's teamed up with Good Oil and is donating 5 cents of every gallon bought through August to the St. Joseph's Building Trades Program. St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program, 5 cents per gallon, thanks to Shorty's BP in downtown Rensselaer and Good Oil. All right, time now for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from California. And this dumb criminal was caught by chips.
That was my favorite show. And I didn't like Punch. I love John. I wanted to marry
Did you really?
John. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But the music just gets me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. The California Highway Patrol caught this dumb criminal. They say a man was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence. You'll soon see their suspicion may have been correct. After they say he crashed through a brick wall and ended up in a backyard. They say the car continued through the yard. It went through the brick wall, coming to rest inches from a children's play structure. The driver was not hurt. Officers say he was so intoxicated that when attempting to do the field sobriety test, he fell asleep on the hood of the patrol car. Sir, can you walk this straight line? Sir. I don't think he's going to be able to walk the straight line. I don't think he's going to make it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my
gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. The driver was not hurt. He was so intoxicated.
The chips need to be our background music to this. Now I'm hearing the bad boy. I'm like, no, I want the near.
The California Highway Patrol reminds drivers that DUI is 100% preventable. Because of the man's poor decision to drink and drive, he went to jail and faces expensive attorney, courtroom fees, and fines, not to mention damages to the property and the car.
And he could have killed somebody. I mean, really.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith, Security, and more. MRPLocksmith.com. Hardware, locksmith surveillance, 219-866-7171. Go, as I mentioned, to the website, MRPLocksmith.com. Or you can go check out his Facebook page. Go and like Mr. P Locksmith Security on Facebook. If you lock yourself out of your car, lock yourself out of your house, accidentally left the keys sitting in the car, sitting in the house, you don't know how to get in, on call, 24/7 service, 219-866-7171. It's Mr. P Locksmith and Security. All right. Before we go into our break, it's summer fun time. And we have got plenty of summer fun to give away.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to our great sponsors. All right. So we've got a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach we're going to give away. What caller would you like to take? This is on you.
Let's say 5.
Caller number 5, 219-866-4104. While we wait for your call, caller number 5, I want to mention Summer Fun is thanks to our great sponsors like Red Baron Liquors in all their locations in DeMott, Cedar Lake, all kinds of
I love that
stuff.
place. They have great employees there.
2 locations here in Rensselaer.
Mm-hmm. And the big one, they also have a big one in DeMott.
DeMott Liquors, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Town of Goodland and Goodstock, Smith's Ace Farm Store, Mayor Phillips in the city of Rensselaer, Sanders Cycle, Royal Oak Restaurant, Wagner Lumber and Supply, Good Table Restaurant, Peterson Ag Service, Yoder Portable Buildings, Boise, Indiana Truck Accessories, Tri-County School District, Carpet Barn, FTC Enterprises, Steve's Specialized Services, RH Mechanicals, Jasper County REMC, Bozeman Oil, Rensselaer Marathon BP and Raceway gas stations as well. So there you go. All right. All right. Let's. We're waiting on our caller. Got lots of folks coming. Well, they were all coming in. They were all coming in. So
it's like normally it's
no
60.
There is. That's why I'm just letting it load up and all good. All right. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, this is Tina.
Hi, Tina. How are you? Little warm. Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got yourself a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach. Are you excited?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. You hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl. She can get your info. We should be able to email those to you. So we'll get your email address and get you a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach, all part of summer fun here in Touhyville.
What's your favorite radio station?
I already hit it. Sorry.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and windy with a high near 94. Heat index values as high as 100 degrees. Drink a lot of water and stay in the air whenever possible. Sunburn can occur within 10 minutes of being outdoors. Please be careful and check on your neighbors. Tonight, increasing clouds with a high near 75. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy as the oppressive heat continues with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 101. Tuesday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a calm wind and a high near 88. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 72.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
It seems like everything is changing these days. Companies merging, promising better service, and what happens? That once dependable service is gone. But there is one name that has remained consistent over the years, and that name is Bozeman Oil. Since 1960, Bozeman Oil has been your one-stop distributor of gasoline, non-ethanol gas, diesel, DEF, kerosene, and bulk lubricants. At Bozeman Oil, their customers are family, and family takes care of family. Call 219-345-3412 or visit Bozeman Oil today on State Road 10 in Roselawn and add the consistency of Bozeman Oil to your life.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Illiana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories. Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Stihl and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Now through August, Shorty's BP and Good Oil have teamed up to donate 5 cents from every gallon of gas purchased at the BP in downtown Rensselaer to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program. All you have to do is get the gas you've been getting anyway, and 5 cents from every gallon of gas that you get will be donated to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program thanks to Shorty and Good Oil. So the next time you have to fill up, make sure you do it at the BP gas station at the corner of Washington and Front Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cash back app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway.
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code KEY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code KEY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code KEY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Touhyville. Two Tuies are better than one.
What day is it?
I'm here Mondays.
So that means
So that means
it's Monday.
That's what that means.
Back to work. Back to work, everyone.
put your nose to the grindstone.
I love Mondays.
You've always been different.
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Then you should not be paid for that day.
I love this show.
Me too.
Showtime.
Steven Sherrill with you. It is Monday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Forces of which are brought to us by the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Daily specials. You know when they put them up? Daily. That's how they work that daily specials. They do them daily. They usually get them up right around the end of the program. Let's see if we got them up yet today. Nope. They got Saturdays up right now. So you'll have to check back on their Facebook page. I suggest liking their Facebook page because they get their daily specials up usually right around the end of the program. So check them out. The Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Also want to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fair, July 19th through the 26th, jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. Now is the time to make your plans for the Jasper County Fair. Head to their Facebook page, and you're going to see all the cool stuff, including how you can sign up to be in the parade on July 20th. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Which is now including the Rensselaer girls.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting their rings.
Yes, the Rensselaer girls basketball team from last year getting their runner-up rings. So, so there you go. Also, got to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services because there's just so much cool stuff that they're doing over at Jasper County Community Services. On Tuesdays, the Fozzie Senior Center has Shake It Up Tuesdays. No muss, no fuss. Just choose your flavor. Leave the rest to us. Fozzie Senior Center, chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry milkshakes for just $2. So good stuff there.
Who doesn't need that today?
I know, right? Well, it's tomorrow, but
tomorrow.
But nonetheless, it'll still be warm tomorrow. Trust me, I am
the
positive
milkshake. You, not the milkshake.
Right, but we'll all be warm tomorrow. The milkshake will not be warm.
Will not be warm tomorrow.
Right. Cold milkshake, warm person.
Yes.
Drinks the milkshake, cools down.
Yes.
This is the most confusing show we've ever done. We're confusing each other by the moment. Yes. We're talking today about perks of the job.
Clarity.
How about being able to understand the English language with each other and our stories?
How about communication on a talk show?
That's another one that would be good for the folks. Some of the perks that the folks have asked for, though: health insurance, direct deposit. So that was one. Direct deposit was one that I instituted right away when I got here. Yeah.
Although I don't even see that as a perk anymore. I think it hurts you not to do it, right? As a company, or no?
I suppose, yeah. Gym membership, maybe a cell phone stipend.
Okay.
I guess it would depend on the job,
and whether or not the people care. Like,
well,
I have one somewhere, but
gym membership is working out really well for the gym. I'm just gonna say, for Anytime Fitness, it's working out really well for them. Let's see.
All I know is that I need a trainer to work out. That's my thing. I can't just go there and roam around.
I'm going to plead the Fifth Amendment not to incriminate myself. So Casey says this isn't a traditional perk, but it would definitely boost morale. And it's a picture of everyone in the office sitting in cubicles on dinosaur chairs. That is fantastic. Oh, that's good stuff. I like that. That's funny. We got a call coming in. Maybe you want to share a perk of their job. Hi, good morning. You're on the air. Did you want to share a perk you'd like to see at your job? Nope. They wanted to just probably not talk about stuff.
Okay.
So if you wanted to call for business reasons, 219-866-5105 is the number you're looking for.
Yeah.
Valerie says enough staff so some of us don't have to cover all the time. You know, you'd think that's not a perk, but it's getting there. It's hard. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More vacation time. Yes. You know, Jeff brings up one that I like. And I've often thought about this one for here. Paid day off on your birthday.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've always liked
I like that. Yeah. Wendy says more holiday time. Lee says personal days are sick time. Robin says 4 days a week or more paid time off, paid vacation, Rich says. So yeah, a lot of people want some extra time off, you know, a 4-day work week, things like that. I get that. That's that would be a good one. If, you know, I'm a big proponent of get your work done and then you can go. Like that's, you know, so Pam would say paid health insurance, and C says autonomy over my own schedule. Now here,
I love that.
If it fits into the job, I don't have a problem with it. So,
yeah.
But there is, you know, you talked about like, you know, wanting to work from home. I do think that it could, the best way to do it would be some home, some work.
Yeah,
I
mixed.
do think there's
I
times
agree too.
when everybody should be in the office. One of the things that we've started doing here, even though we're a small staff, we found it's very easy to become a splintered team, and everybody's kind of going in their own direction. And we've started doing quick meetings every day, and I think it started to bring us closer together. And seeing each other, I think, makes for a closer connection. So
I can't wait to see what confusion we supply everyone with today.
I hope none. Yeah. But I never got around to it earlier. Some of the things that people said in this
article,
in this article on resume.io.
Okay.
Today's job applicants want more paid overtime. That makes sense. Wait. Paid overtime is the top non-negotiable benefit. I guess if you're on salary, you might work overtime, but if you're if you're hourly, you have to get paid overtime. Like it's the rules. Yeah. Paid sick leave.
Okay.
Comprehensive health insurance, a lot of the same stuff. 401k, you mentioned that. Comprehensive dental plans, insurance, you know. So further down the list, though, there's noticeable difference between men and women. Financial security, top one for men. 28% of men consider stock and investment options to be essential, compared to only 22% of women say they want that.
What offerings from the...
Yeah, like stock options and stuff. Yeah.
I've always found that C-suite. They'll bring in the Affleck guy, bore us all to death because we can't. There's no way on a normal salary you're just buying all these pluses and able to maintain a team.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I never took advantage of Affleck, but I saw it work for somebody. So it depends on.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying,
age, you know.
Right. I'm saying it's great if you can afford to keep taking stuff out of your check.
Yeah, but it's depending on which way you go and what you do.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not crazy for some. You know, I never did it. You know, it was just, but I've seen it.
I wanted
to.
Yeah.
So. Let's see, 20% of 20% of men say that financial planning and counseling is a must-have at work versus only 15% of women. You know, I think it'd be interesting to look into that. It's one of those things. I really like Dave Ramsey, and he offers a lot of things, but he also offers a lot of things that cost a lot of money. So, and I get it. He's a businessman, you know, and so don't forget that when, you know, because there's a lot of things that he comes up with that are great, but also he's there to make a living too.
Yeah.
He's there to be a, he likes to pay cash for everything because he's got lots of it.
Right.
So, not that he doesn't know how to save it and do it right.
And not that he didn't have to find his way out of issues early on,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And then 38% of women say that comprehensive maternity and paternity leave are essential perks.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And there needs to be paternity leave because the dads are important too.
Yeah.
And that time is important that they spend with their babies.
And with getting their family together and doing it, getting it all put together. Yeah. 30% of women say DEI programs and training are non-negotiable. I don't know that that's a perk, but okay. And compared to 23% of men think that's okay. Now training programs, see, I guess I don't put DEI programs and training programs in the same sentence. DEI has to do with hiring to me, but training is extremely important. Like, to make sure that everybody knows how to do the job. So 30% of Gen Z.
I don't agree though. In my lifetime, I've had here's a pen, here's a desk. Now get on with it. Like there's been very little training, I think.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of pioneering. So I appreciate that when they invest in, in teaching you to do something better.
And I would say, I think that's something that's happened over the last decade, maybe, is there's a lot less training and planning on onboarding employees. Like everywhere I've been. Like I think it's something that's fallen off to the wayside badly. It's something that we're actually working on here.
Yeah, but I for years it's been a mess for me.
At least a decade, I would say.
3 for me. 3.
When did you work at Jenny Craig? Because that's the one I think of had like very specific great training. Right.
Yeah, that was when I was 22.
Oh, okay. So it was that long ago.
So
okay.
57, 25 years ago.
Yeah. So that was that long
but
ago.
They were national and they were a cover your butt. And they remind me a lot of Harley's coffee shop, like Dutch, where you can't just do stuff, say stuff, think like they extensively train and coach. And I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes life a lot easier. It doesn't seem like at the beginning, but I think it makes life a lot easier as time goes on.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Then we come back and end on a high note. Are you prepared to send us off highly? All right, stick around.
It's time to get out and play with the full-size fun of Kawasaki KLX 230R and KLX 230RS trail bikes. Kick up some serious dirt with an improved 233cc engine, long travel suspension, and a compact perimeter frame. Finished with KX-inspired bodywork, the lightweight Kawasaki 230R packs a heavy dose of style and fun into every off-road ride.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines to complement your next meal. Plus, truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Looking for a school that puts your child first? At Tri-County School Corporation, students are the heart of our mission, where we focus on the individual needs of our students through strong academic programs, opportunities to earn dual college credit, and a commitment to excellence in all we do. At Tri-County, we work hard for your student, striving to be one of the best small rural schools in Indiana. Give your child the education they deserve. Visit trico.k12.in.us to enroll today or call our corporation office for a personalized tour. Go Cavs!
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs. 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
All right. It is time for us to wrap things up on another wonderful Monday morning. Gina points out that we're wearing matching shirts other than color. Yes.
Speaking of shirts.
Touhyville. Yes, we're
They're
going to
in. We're going to go get them. The new Summer Fun.
New Summer Fun shirts. That we're going to pick up, specially designed by Cheryl this year. So Gina says most places don't have time to train like they should, and then they expect people to learn and stay. So yeah, it's a problem.
It's an investment.
Yep. And Donna says, good morning, happy Monday, Steve and Cheryl. Have a fantastic week. You too, Donna. Thank you so much. All right. Well, before we ride off into the heat of the day, let us end on a high note.
All right, today's high note I found is a poem from Becky Hemsley, and she's currently writing a variation of this poem, as in it's not just a smile. It could be the one thing that saves someone's day. So, but that's a work in progress, so she's got this version. So this is Becky Hemsley. Just implies it's little, just implies it's small, just suggests it's really nothing very much at all. Just a joke, just one bad day, and just a drop of rain. It's just a cut, a tiny scratch, so why are you in pain? It's just a little game, and can you talk for just a minute? But just can be the thing that pushes something to its limit. Because drops of rain are more than just when there are millions more, when every drop keeps inching water closer to your door. A cut is always more than just when you're already bleeding, when every scratch reminds you that you're further now from healing. A minute's never just a minute when you're running late and when expecting news, but all you can do is sit around and wait. It's not just one bad day when it's been a month or two. And it's not just a joke when you find out the joke's on you. Because just sounds oh so little, so it often serves to shrink, to lessen what we feel when we experience and when we think. But if we're not familiar with another person's feelings, if we can't say for sure if they're hurting or they're healing, If we don't know the nature of the things that have drawn blood, if we assume they're swimming whilst they're drowning in the flood, if we do not know how much time someone else has got or how deep all their wounds might run from all the things they've lost, it might be wise to listen whilst they're crying through the rain, and do not miss their bleeding when they're talking through their pain. And it might be wise to recognize that just for us is small, whilst it might be just the thing that pushes them so far they fall.
Oof.
I was like, I never thought about it. It's just a little thing.
All right. Well, if you missed any of the show today, you can always check it out on the podcast, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, station apps. You can find it on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have just a great Monday. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and we'll see you tomorrow right back here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air.